445. Hymn number 445. No night. There.
427. No night there.
Yes.
Let's sing with vigor. Let's sing. In the night of endless day, lies the city foursquare. It shall never pass away, and there is no night there. God shall wipe away our tears. There's no death, no pain, no fears, and they come no time by days, for there is no night there. All the days of Parliament in the city foursquare, all the gates it will blown away, and there is no night there. God shall wipe away our tears. There's no death, no pain, no fears, and they come no time by years, for there is no night there. And the gates shall never close to the city foursquare, where there is the floors, and there is no night there. God shall wipe away our tears. There's no death, no pain, no fears, and they come no time by years, for there is no night there. There they need no sunshine bright to the city foursquare, for the lamp is all the light, and there is no night there. God shall wipe away our tears. There's no death, no pain, no fears, and they come no time by years, for there is no night there.
590, trust and obey. Trust and obey. Amen?
Amen.
590. Trust and obey. Let's sing it quietly.
When we walk with the Lord in the light of His word, what a glory He sheds on the way. What we do
524. It is so sweet.
It is so sweet to trust in Jesus. Sing it with joy.
Good evening, church. Good evening, church. I welcome you in the 6th day of the Kampala for Jesus. And my name is Galwango Abe, and I'm so happy to be here. And I'm so glad to see all of you on this 6th day. So, allow me to introduce the preacher, Mrs. Aka. You're welcome. And
my name is Pastor Paul Mombere, the Director, Public Campus Ministries, Uganda Union. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of you that have contributed immensely towards the ongoing pre-mission extravaganza activities going on across the country. I'd like also to appeal to you not to get tired and support our secondary, college, and university students who are planning a big outreach activity towards the slum areas of Chivulu and Kagugube and the surrounding areas. Our World Public Campus Ministry Director, Pastor Jiwan Moon, and the ECD Public Campus Ministry Director, Pastor Makalonge, have decided to come along and join us in these acts of kindness. Please give your students soap, clothes, and food items. I appeal to all churches to support them because we are doing this for the cause of the Lord. May God bless you as you join us. 23rd and 24th January, I'm waiting for you to be there. We shall be gathering at Makerere Adventist Center Hill. Thank you very much.
I
invite you to stand up for their prayer. Our Lord, dear Father, we thank you for the gift of life you've given us. As we can hear your word, help us to live like how Jesus lived. Help us to walk like how Jesus walked. Help us to understand whatever is going to be told unto us and guide the preacher as she delivers your message. I've prayed, believing and trusting in Jesus' name. Amen. Invite the preacher.
Good evening, friends. It's so good to see all of you this evening. Had a good day? Really? Your face doesn't show it. Busy day. You had a busy day. Okay, what did we talk about yesterday? Yes, there's a hand. Yes, exercise for life. Did you exercise today? Good boy, good boy. How many of you exercised? That's very good. One thing I am happy about is that I got my host, my elder, to agree to come exercising with me tomorrow. So I will tell you in the evening tomorrow how well he did. I know he's going to do good. Yes, no, listen, you don't even need to pray. He's agreed, he'll do it. No, he can't do that. That is why I'm here. Am I online? Excuse me, am I online? Yes, I'm telling the whole world so he knows. Okay, today we're going to look at water. We looked a bit about water yesterday. What did we say about water? No? We don't remember? Okay, we'll cover it as we go along. And mind you, there are no calories in water, so you can take as much as you like. So, next to air, water is the most vital element for survival. Dirty dishes. You can see that from the picture, only 1 cup of water for all those dirty dishes. How clean do you think those dishes will be at the end of the washing session? Not very clean, is it? It's the same with us. When we don't take enough water, we are not going to be clean on the inside. A lot of people today would rather have soft drinks, Coke, Fantas, whatever. What soft drinks do you have here? I heard a strong Fanta from a child. Is that what you drink? What do you drink? Fanta? Yes, okay. I'm going to look at drinks, so that will be interesting. So a lot of people take a lot of soft drinks these days. They can take 2-3 cans a day. Some take 6-7 without any problem. And more adults are taking beer instead of water. And in addition, especially Adventists, will take more beverages. Some are taking tea and coffee as opposed to water. When people go to restaurants or eating places, they would rather, when they're asked what drink would you like, instead of asking for water, most people would think, have you got orange juice, or have you got mango juice, or some sort of juice other than water. In 1 Corinthians 10:31, the Bible says, Therefore, whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do all to the glory of God. The average man is 60% of water. You see, just like the car needs its fuel, the human being needs water. So it's important because the average person, you can see an average man, he needs he's made up of 60% water. A baby, on the other hand, is 75% water. Our brain, okay? One of the most vital organs of the body, our brain, it's made up of 85% water. So, can you imagine if you're denying your brain water, what is happening to you? You're feeding it on Coke or tea, soft drinks, when it's crying out for water. What do you think is happening to the brain? Yes, it's dehydrated. It won't function as well as you want it to function. You will try to force it to function, but it won't do what you really want it to do. Every cell in the body needs water to function. Every cell is bathed with water in order to give you a good performance. Drinking water, what is it good for? What is its function, the drinking of water? Respiration, we need it to breathe. It helps with the lungs to breathe. We need it for digestion, to help with the digestive process. We need it for saliva production and tears. Can you imagine if you were dehydrated and trying to cry and no tears are coming out? Not even crocodile tears. The drinking of water controls and regulates our temperature and flexibility. We have flexibility because in our joints and muscles, we have enough water. It's good for the transportation system within the body. And the transportation system, then it lubricates the movements of our body, of the muscles. It's the prime transporter of waste via the kidneys. You remember we spoke of kidneys yesterday? What did we say about kidneys? Yes. Yes, they remove toxins from the body. Yeah? If you don't give the kidneys enough water, do you think they'll do that job? So what will happen with the body then? What will go on in the body? What will be happening inside the body? What will happen to the kidneys? You've heard of people who've got kidney failure? Yeah? That is what is going to happen. And then, it, like we say, regulates temperature, and a major constitute of the blood, it helps the blood go around the body. Sources of water, where do we get water from? We get it first and foremost from just drinking water. Then we get it from food, mainly from fruits and vegetables. These are the highest form of liquid content than other foods. Although we are to drink water, more people would rather drink the fruit juices. You'd rather get fruits and juice them and take them. A lot of people say they don't like the taste of water. Some will say water has no taste. But do we drink water for the taste? You see, when you're in hospital and you're ill, you all know malaria. Maybe the kids don't know about malaria. You do, yeah? Okay. When you're in the hospital and you've got malaria and they give you, what medication do you use here? Do you use chloroquine? What do you use? None of you have had malaria? None of you have been on treatment? Yes. Sorry? Okay. So you take the Fansida because you've got malaria. So what if you say, I don't like Fancida because I don't like the taste? What do you think would happen to you? Now, the difference here is when you don't drink water, you die slowly, organ by organ. If you don't take Fancida, you die quicker because that will take you out quicker. Yeah? Soft drinks are not the best source of water because they contain additives such as sugar, caffeine, phosphorus, which is harmful to our health. You see, taking soft drinks is just like that, what you can see on the screen. How many spoons of sugar is that? 8. Yes. Most soft drinks contain 8 teaspoons of sugar. Can you see what's on top of the glass? Is that a yes or a no? Can you see it? That's a tablet. It's a chemical. So when you're taking soft drinks, all they're giving you is those spoons of sugar plus a tablet which is full of chemicals. Then they'll color it and put maybe just a teaspoon or something small of whatever fruit, a flavoring of what you want to drink. And that is what you're putting into the body. Now, these things that you're putting into your body are usually quite acidic to the stomach, and they will actually cause things like ulcers. And some of them, especially alcohol and fizzy drinks, they'll make you dehydrated. So they're diuretics. So every time you take a fizzy drink, if you've ever taken a fizzy drink, because I know you don't take alcohol. So when you take the fizzy drink, you find that you go to the bathroom more often than not. If you just drink water, yes, you will go quite to the bathroom, but not on a regular basis. But when you take fizzy drinks, you go more often. And this is because of the contents that they put in it. And because you're going so often, your body is becoming dehydrated, and you are not putting in water to replace what you need. And can you remember I said every cell needs what? Water. The kidneys need water. The heart. The heart needs water. What's the water in the heart? You know what goes through the heart, no? Blood, yes. So the heart needs that water to pass it through the whole body. If you are denying it enough water, what do you think happens in the heart to the blood? Yes, it thickens. Because you're not giving it enough, the blood becomes thick, and as it's passing through the capillaries going to the brain, what happens? It's sluggy, it's thick, and blood clots can form. When you have a blood clot in the brain, what is it called? You're supposed to all shout it out. When you have a blood clot in the brain, what is it called? Yes. When you have a blood clot in your heart, what is it called? A heart attack. That's all that it is. It's all about blood clots, okay? The phosphoric acid found in the drinks that are put, it depletes the body of calcium, the calcium supplies that we have. And because of this, the bones become brittle and they can easily break. Some sodas contain phosphoric acid. And because of this, hang on, let me go back. And these, like I said, contribute to the breaking of the bones. These, what does it say on the tins? There's Diet Fanta, Diet Coke, Diet this, Diet that. These are better, aren't they? Because they are diet. Who said no? And why? Why do you not think that these are better? Who said no? Okay. You're correct, though you don't want to own up. You're correct. These are no better because they still contain so much sugar. And the sugar that is in there is not the proper sugar. At least if it were proper sugar, that would be better. But there are more chemicals, which makes this worse than a normal can of sugar, a normal can of Coke or Fanta or whatever it is. But none of it is all right. Drinking water eliminates a lot of problems, and it has no added calories. There are no irritants, it's readily available, and it's cheap. So where do we lose water from normally? How do we lose water? Yeah, we sweat. Yes. Yes. Okay, breathing, that's respiration. And obviously the kidneys. And we may not think it, but we actually lose a lot of water. In Africa, in Uganda, in Kampala, here where we are, it's really hot. And because it's hot, we are sweating so much. How many glasses of water have you had today? I can't hear the numbers. I can hear whispers, but I can't hear the numbers. 2 bottles, 2 glasses, 2 drops. 3 glasses. Let me see, how many have had 4 glasses or 4 bottles? Okay. How many have had 2? How many have had 6? How many have had 5? How do you count your bottles? Okay, people are putting their hands up. Obviously, they're counting, I think, the small bottles. I don't think, for those who said 2, did you take 1 liter of 2 bottles? No, I'm asking those who raised their hands up. My question I'm asking is, those who raised their hands for 2 bottles, was it a liter each? I didn't think so. So it's the 500 mils or what, 750? But I think I see 500 around. So that's what I'm asking. So how many took 6? 7? You took 6. 7? 8? Okay, I doubt anyone took more than 8. We also lose water from the bowels. When we sleep, we also lose water because a lot of people don't think that they lose water when they're sleeping. How many people drink water, carry a bottle of water or a glass of water to bed? Okay. Because we do lose water when we're sleeping. If you have not drunk enough, best to carry a bottle of water. With each amount of water leaving the body, we need to replenish so that we don't run the risk of being dehydrated. I know it's not very visible, but it says how much water you lose with each exercise that you do, the sweating on the face, the urine, all the water that you use, and how long the exercise should be. But we lose quite a bit of water. Signs of dehydration. What are some of the signs of dehydration? Yes. Headache, that's true. Dizziness. Dry skin. Yes. Well, that is when it's really bad, when you get sunken eyes. Sorry? Dry lips is actually one of the first signs. When you feel your lips are dry, don't rush for that bottle of Vaseline. Rush for a glass of water. So thirst, actually, you are not supposed to be feeling thirsty. You should not come to a stage or a level where you actually say, oh, I think I'm thirsty. When you get to that stage, your body is crying out. Organs are crying out. It's a red alert. You have reached a stage which is very bad. So you should not feel thirsty. You should be on top of it. Okay? What about the color of urine? What is the color of urine? Yes. Yes. Some have it like orange color, but the more you drink, you will actually see that the color changes through the day as you're taking your water. If you take just 2 glasses, 2 bottles, by this time, I know what color urine you will have if I give you a bottle to we. We have headaches, constipation. A lot of people suffer greatly with constipation, and they don't realize that it's the amount of water that you're not taking. Yes, you need high fiber diet. Remember we spoke of high fiber diet? Yeah? It really, really helps you with the digestive system. But you need water to get it going down the intestinal tract. Okay? Then fatigue. You feel tired. Really tired. And of course, you get a dry skin. So how much water should we drink? And I have already asked you how much you have drunk today. You need 5 cups, 5 glasses to stay alive. This is just to keep you alive, not to function or do anything else, just to stay alive. You are lying maybe in a hospital bed, okay, and doing nothing, no exercise, nothing. You're just being alive. You need 5. You need 8 to feel good, okay? But you need 10 to start your everything in your body working well, your brain, your kidneys. You remember yesterday we talked about, what did we say about water? Where you need water, you're losing water, you're sweating a lot. Where'd you go? You called it sauna and steam room. You remember? Yeah? When you go in there, please do not go in there if you are intending not to drink water. Because when you go in places like that, it will remove all your water. And your kidneys will have nothing to operate on after that. Your liver will have nothing. Your heart will stop pumping. You're listening, yeah? Your heart will stop pumping because there'll be nothing to pump. Because and then please do not stay there more than 15 to 20 minutes. At maximum 20 minutes, you come out, drink water, then you can go back in. You cannot stay longer than 10 minutes in there, longer than 20 minutes in there, and just keep going because you're draining your body of water. Before you go in, you take water. You come out after 15, 20 minutes, drink water, and then go back in. You've all understood me. I should not hear that so-and-so went in and they collapsed in there because this certain woman from England came and told us that this was good for us. Okay? Okay. So now that we have seen how much water do we actually need? It's there. Yes, minimum 8. Because with 8, you feel great. You can do things, you can function. Okay? But how many of you had at least 5? Most of you had 2? Yeah? What about the rest of you? Orange juice? One? Coke? Tea? We really need to get serious and drink water. Okay? So I hope tomorrow when I ask the question, you will have drunk the needed amount. You can start with 2 glasses in the morning. You know, just when you wake up, you have your devotion, drink 2 glasses of water. Or you can drink your 2 glasses of water, 1 glass of water just before you start your devotion, and another glass after your devotion. It doesn't matter how you want to take it. And then you'll see as the day goes by, the color of your urine will change. Have a glass or a bottle of wherever you go. If you work in your office, have a bottle of water. If it's in school, have water. Have water wherever you are. Don't let yourself be hydrated. You have to wait 2 hours after a meal before you take water. Otherwise, it will be like pouring water on your food. So we said two glasses before your breakfast. Wait at least 2 hours, then you can have 3 glasses, and then another 2 hours, you have another 3 glasses, and then before you go to bed. Or you can divide them into 2 glasses each time. It's up to you as long as you get that water into you. So you can line up your bottles and knock them out one by one, or line up your glasses, knock them out one by one. At the end of the day, make sure there's no bottle standing. Yes. It's up to you. It's up to you. All I need is for you to take the water. Whatever temperature is up to you. But hot water is better than cold. Yeah. But the thing is, even if I say hot water, you're hardly taking any. So at least drink something, but hot water is better. So, like you were saying, is it hot? Is it cold? Is it tap water? Is it bottled water? The story goes that these who do the water pipes and all, they take precautions and make sure that the water, by the time the water gets to you, at the end of the day, should be nice and healthy. But we don't believe them. So we would rather use a filter with charcoal, that's good, or you can buy bottled water, whichever way. A lot of people are afraid to take tap water, saying it's got impurities, so they would rather take bottled water, or it's got impurities, they're waiting to filter. You see, most people today are getting ill not from the impurities, but from not drinking water. So please drink something. Revelation 22:17 says, "Come, and let him who thirsts come, and whoever desires, let him take the water of life freely." So next time, when you're asked anything to drink, you can say, yes, a glass of water will be fine. It's the perfect drink. And always remember, what should you remember? Jesus came. Jesus came so that, and have it. God bless you. Are there any questions? Okay, thank you. Oh, sorry, yes. So what you're asking me, is it okay to disguise water? Yes, you need cinnamon, you need ginger, you need all these things, but when you put cinnamon in water, you're not actually drinking water, because you will need water to cleanse that cinnamon stuff out. You need water. Like, that's why I gave the example of Fansida. When you've got malaria, you need the Fansida. So the human body does not need diluted stuff, okay? It needs water. And you see, nobody really likes things that don't taste anything. But the more you drink it, the more you get used to it. And then eventually you won't even think about it. You'll actually miss it. So just get into the habit of just taking it. And you'll see, I promise you, you will get used to the taste of nothingness. Okay, God bless you. Oh, yes. Sorry, I didn't quite. Yes. 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 Okay, so did you all hear the question? Okay, her question, or was it a statement, is that to drink that amount of water, say the 10 glasses of water, obviously you'll have to look for a toilet, and sometimes it's not convenient. So you'd rather be dehydrated than look for a toilet, or would you rather take all that water and go around looking for a toilet? It depends on how you set your day out. If it's school, you know the break times, you know when to take more of the water. You have a busy day. You know, depending on where you're going, usually you need to know where the loos are. Yeah? When you're going, I don't think we all go blindly. You have to ask yourself, okay, I'm going to town. Where is the nearest loo? Like in Reading, where I live in England, people look for a McDonald's because every McDonald's has a toilet. I think it's the same with KFC. No, you don't go to KFC?
Yeah, for example, when we are traveling by bus, you
Yes.
travel for 4 hours before you stop anywhere. Maybe as an incident that may relate to what she says. And so if you had taken a lot of water that you need to say, stop, and they can't stop. So it will be crisis.
Yes, but how often do you travel those 4 hours? Because you see, we're looking for situations where there are impossibilities. One day won't really kill you. I mean, you're killing yourselves now. But so this one day of just taking 2 glasses maybe in the morning, and you space it, you take it very early. So by the time you're leaving, you visit the loo, and then you take your next ones after the 4 hours when you arrive. Do you get my point? Instead of, because I'm traveling, I just want... But mind you, you'll be taking drinks on that trip of yours. You'll be taking orange squash, and the little child is there, you're opening apple juice and giving it. But water, please take water, please. Please. Okay? God bless you.
My name is Pastor Paul Mombere, the Director, Public Campus Ministries, Uganda Union. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of you that have contributed immensely towards the ongoing pre-mission extravaganza activities going on across the country. I'd like also to appeal to you not to get tired and support our secondary, college, and university students who are planning a big outreach activity towards the slum areas of Chivulu and Kagugube and the surrounding areas. Our World Public Campus Ministry Director, Pastor Jiwan Moon, and the ECD Public Campus Ministry Director, Pastor Makalonge, have decided to come along and join us in these acts of kindness. Please give your students soap, clothes, and food items. I appeal to all churches to support them because we are doing this for the cause of the Lord. May God bless you as you join us. 23rd and 24th January, I'm waiting for you to be there. We shall be gathering at Makerere Adventist Center Hill. Thank you very much.
Number 206.